live in Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City, I'm in my office, and here I am. I was just talking to my staff, and I did some work with a client just recently, and we were working on a lot of emotional stuff, a lot of stressful stuff, relationship stuff, you name it. And about the second week or third week, she said, "You know what? I've lost 12 pounds." And I hadn't even tried to lose 12 pounds. I just lost 12 pounds. I said, well, this is a natural side effect of working and changing some of the memories. Because what happens is one of our number one coping skills in the world is this. I feel bad, I feel stressed, I feel bothered. Go eat cake, go clean the house, go smoke, go do something, but get away from these bad feelings. And so what we've done is we actually started cleaning up some of her emotional reactions to her world. And as we started doing that, she stopped running from the emotional issues. Therefore, she's not eating as much. So she loses weight. And that's a beautiful side effect. And one of the things that I've been working with a lot of people is understanding how the brain actually works and drives and why we do what we do. It's like the lady who, in the very early days, and I didn't know as much as I do now, but I did the job. And she was drinking a 6-pack a day or more of Mountain Dew. Now, if you don't know what Mountain Dew is, it's got a lot of caffeine in it. And she's complaining about not being able to sleep at night. And I said, well, won't you come on up? I'll help you change that. So I said, bring your Mountain Dew. And so we got this Mountain Dew, and I started doing some addressing the memories and associations and tapping and et cetera. And by the time we're done, right down at the bottom of it, then we started tasting it. And all of a sudden she got this taste, this little taste. She goes, oh, that little twang, it reminds me when I was a little girl. And of course, when she was a little girl, a special moment for her was this. Mom made lemon meringue pie. As an act of love, her mother gives her a fresh piece of lemon meringue pie, and she felt so much love. And of course, the link was tied to this feeling of love, and that twang in the Mountain Dew is just the same as the twang in that lemon meringue pie. And I said, it's so interesting how the mind works. And I said, how long have you been drinking Mountain Dew, and how long have you been having this problem? She said, 5 years. I said, what happened 5 years ago? She goes, that's weird. That's when my mother died. So here it is, at an unconscious limbic way, her brain had some kind of knowing that twang in that Mountain Dew represented and connected to mother's love. Now, by the way, let me think about it. If you tried diet programs, you tried exercise programs, how many programs will actually change that little link there? It doesn't work. That's why you keep going back. That's why the weight comes back. You lose the weight, you gain more weight because it's not changing the programs within the mind. It is the mental linking at the unconscious and sometimes conscious level that makes you eat when you're not hungry. And as we change that, all of a sudden, the power or the control and the escapism isn't there. Again, how many diet programs will solve this? How many different cabbage soups and drugs and lap bands? You know how many people I work with had lap bands put on and they're still gaining weight because they find ways to cheat it, or better yet, they get the lap band and they switch from food addiction to alcohol or drug addiction or any other addiction because they're not changing the real problem. And the real problem is neuroplasticity and the memories and the cortices that's driving you to do what you don't want to do. And I can help you change that. And I know how it works because I do it all the time. I've been working at drug rehabs, volunteering my time for about 10, 11 years. And my whole purpose was to figure out why we're addicted, what drives addiction, and how to change it. If you hadn't seen my addiction work, there's a lot of them here on this YouTube channel. Type in Nick. They come in, they're truly addicted. And it's mental. He's not on drugs. He's not using drugs at that time. But what we did is we changed the neurology of his mind, and then all of a sudden, he's no longer addicted. It's just like the woman who was addicted to this whole thing with foods, the whole thing with addictions, and the whole thing emotional escapism. So this is what we're doing. We have a class coming up this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Now, of course, when I get off this call, I have to go and put the link here. We're going to do six hours of tapping on food. So I'm going to show you how to take some of your foods that you're addicted to, the foods that you're using, and you can learn how to change this right now. And we're going to do that immediately. So again, you can do that. I'll show you how to do it. It's 6 hours of tapping. If you've seen my stuff, you know it works, and it's going to work for you. And the natural side effect by merely taking power away from food and put it right back in here into you will set you free. Because, you know, in the past, and you realize this, we've been what you call a trance monkey. You know what a trance monkey does? Monkey see, monkey do. And I eat just like you. So you eat and you don't even know that you're eating. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you how to update your memories to where you'll be a happy trance monkey. We're all trance monkeys, but what kind of trance monkey are you? The quality of your life is determined by the quality of the memories you hold in your unconscious. And it's your limbic system that drives you to make you act in ways that you don't want to act. Updating yourself sets you free, and that's what I'm going to help you do. So do come and join us this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. It's 10 o'clock. Oklahoma time, Central time. So if you're in Europe, it's about six to 8 hours ahead. And if you're in Australia, you'll probably be still laying in bed. But you can still come and watch it later if you decide to sign up. It's only $139 for 6 hours, and it's cheaper than doing a session with most therapists, and you'll get results. This is Robert Jean in the great state of Oklahoma. Learn how to love you, like you from within. You do up here, you're going to do to others.